Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm going to show you Eid special Kashmiri plum cake or dry fruit cake in cooker. This cake is loaded with dry fruits and every bite is a crunch of perfect taste and melt in mouth texture. Plum cake is often referred as Christmas cake also, is made with variety of dry fruits, raisins, cherries and fruits depending upon the taste. So today I'm going to show you how Kashmiri plum cake is made and I'll be showing you this recipe in cooker. I'll be showing you in steps. So first I have taken a mix of tutti frutti. So here you can see I have taken three colors, red, green and yellow. And then I have taken figs and then raisins, black and green raisins I have taken. It's around 1/3 or 1/4 of cup. And then I have taken orange juice. You have to take orange juice or grape juice for this. And we have to soak them. This is the first step that we will be doing. And minimum we have to soak them for 2 hours. Even if you are taking any other dry fruit like cranberries or anything, you need to soak that also. And I'm taking cherries also that I'm not showing you here, that you can also soak, but they were cherries from the tin, so I'm not going to soak them. So then we have to add orange juice or grape juice, and for minimum 2 hours we have to keep them. We'll cover it and keep it aside. Or you can take minimum you have to keep for 2 hours, but you can keep for more also, overnight also. So I'll cover it and keep it aside. For making this cake we use brown sugar, we don't use white sugar. That gives the color to the cake, because we are not using cocoa powder. In case you don't have brown sugar, you can use cocoa powder. And the spices are used, spice like cinnamon, green cardamom powder or clove. These are used to give it a flavor. So it's a different kind of cake. So for making this I have taken 1 cup of maida or refined flour, half a cup of oil or you can take butter, and 1 cup of brown sugar, 3 eggs, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and the soaked raisins, tutti frutti and figs that I have already shown you, and mix of dry fruits that I have chopped, that's cashews, almonds and walnuts. So first thing is I will grind this brown sugar. And if you don't have powder of green cardamom, cinnamon, you can grind it with it. So here you can see sugar gives the color. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use cocoa powder or you can caramelize sugar, normal sugar, and then use it. That will also give the color. First I start with whisking the eggs. So here you can use hand blender also, but I'm whisking them manually. And then we will be adding dry ingredients, but we have to sieve them properly. So I'm using a sieve. So here I'm adding brown sugar powder, then baking powder, then salt, baking soda, then cinnamon powder, green cardamom powder. Even if you have clove powder you can use that also, and some people use nutmeg powder also, but I'm not using that. So we'll sift it properly. And then I'll use maida. So we'll sift this also properly. This helps so that there are no lumps formed while baking or while mixing the cake. And now we'll start mixing it, and then we will be adding oil also. You can use butter also, but you have to melt it, or it should be at the room temperature. Now I'll be adding oil. So the important thing is we are not adding cocoa powder to this. It's because of brown sugar that it gets that brown color, and I added vanilla essence also. Now we'll mix it properly till it forms folds. So I'm making it in a cooker. So meanwhile I have heated up the cooker also, kind of for preheating I have kept. Same you have to keep oven also if you are making it in oven. So while doing these steps, meanwhile you can keep oven for preheating, or pan or cooker, whatever you are making in. And chopped dry fruits we don't have to add directly, we have to mix them with maida. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of maida, and I'll mix these dry fruits in it, then we will add them, or else they will stay at the bottom. So the cake batter is formed. Now I will be adding soaked dry fruits, tutti frutti and figs. So here you can see, you have to squeeze them and then add. So you can see I'm squeezing them a little bit and then adding. Then I'm adding dry fruits also to it. So we'll mix it properly. And now I'm adding cherries that I have not shown you earlier. So here I have chopped them. I'm adding these give a very good flavor to it. You can soak them also with in orange juice or grape juice, whatever juice you are using. That will also give a very good flavor. I'll shift the batter to the cake tin. Cake tin I have greased with oil, and I have placed a parchment paper at the base. So this is the only cake tin that fits in my cooker, or else this plum cake is usually rectangle in shape, but that cake tin doesn't fit in the cooker, so I have to use this one. Tap it a few times and then it's ready to go in the oven or cooker. So here I have preheated the cooker. I had kept it on high flame, and I have placed a wire stand inside. Then I'll place the cake tin, and then I will close the lid, and we have to remove the whistle. We don't have to keep the whistle on it, so we have to remove the whistle. To close it properly, and first 5 minutes we'll keep it on high flame, and then you have to keep it on low flame for around 30 minutes. You have to check after 30 minutes, then you can decide whether the cake is done, if the toothpick or knife comes clean. So first 5 minutes on high flame, and then 30 minutes on low flame. Then we can see if cake is done, or else we'll keep it for more time. So after 30 minutes I checked, it was not done, so I kept it for 5 more minutes, and here you can see after around 35 minutes it's done. And I'm using the knife, and you can see the knife is coming clean at different places. I'll wait for it to cool down, and then I will loosen it. So here the rich plum cake is ready. So here you can see it's very soft also. And now I will slice it, and here you can feel the softness and the moist it is. It tastes really good. And if you are making in oven, you have to bake it at 180 degree for around 35 minutes, and you can check after 35 minutes. So here you can see the softness of the cake, how soft and moist it is, and it tastes amazing. Give this Kashmiri plum cake a try and let me know in comments how it turns. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.